Hello, Leo. It's Lulu. Okay. All right. It's Lulu, and I'm going to do your weekly indie read today. Okay. Now then, make sure that you check your other placements, as that will be very much so important. Okay. So let's see what's going on with you. Uh-oh. Let's see what's going on with Leo, please, and thank you. All right. I hope that you are balanced, right? Um, using doing your meditations with your imagination as well as your setting goals for yourself. All right. And taking action steps. All right. There was something else I wanted to say, but being balanced at this time is very important. What do you have for Leo? What do you have for the sign of Leo? You can do it. So maybe that's why I was picking that up. Being very balanced is important. Not allowing yourself to run out of gas, right? Catching yourself before you run out of gas is going to be very important. What do you have here for Leo? That's Archangel Michael. So that does have a lot to do with practical things in this realm, the earth realm. Freedom. All right. You are seeing things. You are seeing the situation correctly, accurately. Drink more water, as you should. Okay. Put a little ice in mine today. Peace offering and follow your heart. All right. So the first card up is You Can Do It with Archangel Michael. Maybe that's who you are strongly connected to, or that is who is helping you at this time. But overall, again, pace yourself because Drink More Water with Oshun um is under You Can Do It. So let's talk about it. Okay, so with the Drink More Water planting, it's like whatever it is that you are planting and the steps that you are going to take, you are also watering not only yourself, but you're watering um, the things that you want to get done, right? Whether it's taking a vacation in about 3 months or, um, a project, whatever the endeavor is, right? The eventful thing is that it feels like a lot of pressure. I don't think it's a lot of pressure because then you have freedom and peace offering, which means that you are free to go in a new direction. So the slate is clean. You are clear. It looks like, maybe in the last new moon, you set some intentions. And with those intentions, it's time for action. I think Aries, let me see. I think at this time, Aries is first quarter moon in Aries has a lot of motivation, a lot of action, a lot of go. But you want to make sure that you don't burn out. So that's where that bringing that water in, drinking more water, right, to flush. So maybe you will be flushing a lot of things, which means that you will be detoxing or getting rid of things that may have been sticking to you or sticking around certain situations that are going on in your life, places that you go, and the energy of those places that you go, right? You may be cleaning up your social media, cleaning out emails, whatever it is, there's a flushing of sorts, all right? What is this? Y'all have some powerful protectors here. All right. What is this? You Can Do It for Leo. Excuse me. I be ready to go. Okay. I was like, baby, when it's time for me to do these indie reads, I be ready for action. What is this? You Can Do It. Eight of Cups. Let bygones be bygones. Let the past be the past. It's like I said, you probably have removed yourself. You flushed your life. You're flushing your life. You're detoxing your life, right? So with that Eight of Cups, it's like walk away from things that stress you out. Leave behind what no longer is of a benefit. Not saying that you are an opportunist, but if it's no longer of a benefit, there was no reciprocity. There was no equal give and take. It's like a pattern, a cycle has ended. Now it's time for you to build something else. You have destroyed or um, deployed certain actions, right? So you've destroyed things that were connected to you that were filled with only hope, but there were no actual, there were no, they didn't give or to any fruitful outcomes, right? So it's like releasing yourself from unfruitfulness, letting go, not planting or watering certain people and situations anymore. What is this Eight of Cups for, Leo, please? The Hierophant, maybe you walked away from a job or an organization or a certain way of thinking when it comes to tradition. But whatever this is, it has to do with structure. It could be that you walked away from a relationship that you were firmly planted in. It may have been that whatever this is that provided you this freedom, because you may go back and forth with yourself about how you are seeing things, um, how you are viewing things. And sometimes you can get caught up in that and go back like, okay, maybe I wasn't seeing what I was seeing. Maybe I took it too far. Maybe you didn't. Right? This is the season of discernment. This year has a lot to do with what we've been working on for years, and that is using your discernment and knowing that you will not be guided the wrong way. Okay. I cannot express how important that is. Okay. What is this freedom card for, Leo? Because I really do feel like you probably had given to so many different situations. Maybe some of you were doing things at night, or when the sun set, certain things began to happen, and then you see that it's not happening anymore, and you are free from that situation, whatever it connects to. But it's about letting the sun set. You have the right to choose the direction that you want to go and stick to it, right? You don't need permission or validation. What is this freedom card for, Leo? Ace of Cups, a new beginning in love, a new beginning in psychic abilities. Like I said, that could be your discernment. That could be that you are getting an influx, an overflow, an abundant array of energy to move forward. You are being pushed. You are being nurtured. You've nurtured yourself long enough. Now it's time for you to really begin to walk, right? You've been cared for as you've been crawling, and now it's time for you to really get out here and walk, make things happen. I feel as though this may be an offer, some walking papers. It could be with this Ace of Cups. This could be a message that you receive, a letter, a message, something that is heartwarming, heartfelt, that may make you shed a tear or two. It's very emotional, right? So this is an emotional new beginning, right? With that freedom. What is this Ace of Cups for, Leo? The Eight of Swords, because you may have been conflicted in the past. You may have been in a space or in a space, right? It depends on where you are in your journey. But this Ace of Cups, you may be kind of indecisive. Eight of Swords can be limited beliefs, limited patterns of thought. A limited communication, right? Maybe this is someone that had, maybe someone is reaching out to you where you thought that you were caught up in a certain situation, and they're showing you that you were free from that situation. But with that Eight of Swords, you may have been in a space of stagnancy, um, just feeling as though you don't, maybe you had writer's block, creative block, or something like that on the direction that you needed to go. And you get this psychic insight, these psychic impressions, these intuitive insights, right? This nudge from the universe. All right. What is this? You are seeing things correctly. Now let's look at this card, because I do feel as though with this, you are seeing things correctly. And this moon that is in this card, um, something about Palm Springs or Palm Beach. It's a palm, right? Not a palm tree, could be, but I'm getting Palm Springs, Palm Beach, Palm something. It's a place. Okay, so with this moon card, I really do get that whatever it is, the intentions, whatever, go back into your journal or your planner or whatever it is that will take you back to that new moon energy. Whether you, because what I've learned over the years, right, the more that I get in alignment with my assignment, the more that I'm on track, things just begin to happen in accordance with astrological correspondences, right? And so that's why I'll get a notification or I'll see something. It's like, okay, I'm on track, because that's how I'm coming. So even if you didn't set intentions around that new moon time, I believe it was a Capricorn new moon. Even if you didn't set intentions at that time, like literally sit down and set intentions, there may have been a number of things that happened around that time. So go back and look at that so that you can see that yes, you were seeing things correctly. Because sometimes we go through stuff where we don't really remember all of the details until we really sit with ourselves, right? Instead of rehashing the past, it's just that you are finding certain highlights that make it, that support how you are seeing things, how you are viewing things, right? It's so important to remember that and stand on that. Okay, you don't want to block your own blessings. All right, and that is Horus coming through. What is this? You are seeing things correctly for, Leo. The Queen of Pentacles. It may have to do with your work situation, your home situation, your practical, again, environment, right? Um, the things that you give your attention to. Um, Is it worth an investment or is it not? Is it productive or is it not? I really feel like there was something about reciprocity here with you all. Clarify this. You are seeing things correctly for Leo. There may have been something to do also with a gynecologist or oncologist, something with a doctor. Someone may have had some type of um, opening. Maybe it was like a wound that wouldn't close or something like that. Maybe somebody sued for a wound that wouldn't close because they probably left something in you. Okay. Medical malpractice is one of the hardest things to get a judgment on. All right. But the people in this house get their judgments. Okay. As long as they are in the right, they get their judgments. Okay. All right. What is this? You are seeing things correctly for Leo with this Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands. Keep that motherfucker blocked. Continue to defend your right. Continue to stand up for yourself. This may be workers' compensation as well. Continue to be on defense but not defensive. Be mindful of who and what you pay attention to. Give attention to. There may be a number of things coming at you or towards you to try to get you to change your mind. You must remember that bad building friends, the trick of bad build, one of the tricks, because they got so many tricks up their sleeve. One of the tricks of bad building friends is to have you go against yourself, right? When you go against yourself, you go against God. When you go against yourself, you go against what you were called to do. When you go against yourself, you go against what it is that will keep you in a space of being taken care of because you are a free-willed individual. All right. So that Seven of Wands is saying protect your home, protect your investments, protect yourself, right? Your property. With that Seven of Wands, whatever it was that you got out of, it was a challenge and it may have gone on for several years. But I feel as though now you are you are in the right place, in the right space, doing the right thing. Sometimes you have to wait for that information to come through. And I feel like it's going to come through when you begin to change your diet and really take into account on what it is that you do early in the morning will structure your day. With this, drink more water. You have the right to rest and rejuvenate. Give yourself permission here with this drink more water. Maybe you need to get out, buy some water. What is this drink more water card? The Two of Swords. Before you make any decision or wanting to see things clearly, right? Pull back. That's what that Seven of Wands is. It's pulling back, right? Because at the end of the day, you have to remember that we feed. Let's look at it like this. All right. I really feel real cute in this dress. Okay. But let's look at it like this. Excuse me. We all know that we feed artificial intelligence. We feed our phones. We feed our laptops. We feed electronics, right? We feed everything through Wi-Fi, right? So whatever it is that you went through and is worrying you, bothering you, in order for you to guard yourself, you're going to have to reset everything, right? It may be important to reset everything, right? Change up your algorithm with this drink more water before you make a decision. Change up your algorithm. And that has to do with the things that you were caught up in the previous cycle, right? The things that you were caught up in the previous cycle may still be running rampant in your algorithm. So it's important to flush your system. Hello. What is this Two of Swords for Leo, please? Page of Cups. You're going to make some type of decision that will feel. So many of you may be have clear I think it's sentience where you can feel, right? More people than not have that. Something just don't feel right, right? And that's connected to your heart chakra, your sacral chakra, and your third eye. And so it's like something doesn't feel right. Let me calm down, get grounded, balance my spirituality, my practicality, right? Do my bubble of protection and figure this out before a decision is made. So there is something coming through. You had the Ace of Cups here. As we walk through this path, you get the Page of Cups. Now you know what to do with the information that you have. You may have been indecisive about the information that you received, the message that you received, the letter that you received, right? The download that you received. You may have been indecisive. Some of you may have even freed yourself from some type of toxic co-parenting situation as well. What is this Page of Cups? The Six of Pentacles. Things are going to work out. You're going to make the right decision that's going to really bring balance into your life. This is emotional fulfillment with this Page of Cups. This is innocence, right? Something about the Innocence Project. Maybe some of you are activists or donate to that type of work, but this is bringing in more reciprocity, bringing in more balance in the earth realm, and this does come under the Archangel Michael. You can do it card, right? Just have more faith, right? And take the actionable steps that you were guided to take. It's very important. My goodness, it's very important. All right. Then you have peace offering with the white buffalo calf woman. So you are being handed an olive branch. The decisions that you've made, you cleared the slate, and now you are being rewarded for your new lease on life. Your new rewards are awaiting you. Now, what those rewards are, I guess it depends on what it is that you are working towards and what it is that is being offered to you from the astral realm. Excuse me. This could be an actual person extending an olive branch. Okay. What is this peace offering for, Leo? Expecting unexpected. Five of Swords. Someone may be apologizing about what they said and how they came at you, and there was a misunderstanding or what have you. Someone who may have wanted to win at all costs. They may have saw the purity of your spirit, purity of your soul, purity of your heart, and they want to, because you didn't feed it. You saw it correctly. You went into a space where you detox. You went into a space probably where you fasted, whatever it is. You let it be what it is. Now someone wants to apologize about how they treated you, the things that they said. This may have been gossip, slander, manipulation, right? Jealousy. What is this Five of Swords? The Emperor may have been your job, wanting to restore, your position. But overall, this has a lot to do with putting you in a power position. So how do you handle power? That says a lot about a person, the way that they handle power, right? It says a lot. The next card is Saint Francis with Follow Your Heart. White doves, the Knight of Cups. Follow your heart. Move with. So many of you, since Leos do have a big heart, and so oftentimes you may have to have a strong feelings because you got the ace, the page, and the knight. You may have to have strong feelings about something to make it happen because you know that that is your power in manifesting your desires. A lot of emotion has to go into what it is that you want to accomplish, what it is that you want to do. And I feel as though you are being protected. Oh, she is holding, St. Francis is holding her chest. She is being protected. So I feel as though your words will carry a lot of weight, especially if you put a lot of emotion. Emotion without the manipulation is very important. So remember that it's a fine line between the two, right? And sometimes people can get carried away, and that's okay as long as they pull themselves back, right? Excuse me, child. What is this Knight of Cups for, Leo? The Knight of Swords, communication. Follow your heart when it comes to what it is that you want, what it is that you desire, with the things that you say. Again, putting that knight with that the air and the water together, right? Communication from the heart, communication that has a lot to do with standing your ground, right? The sword is down in this picture. Let me see. Can y'all see that? It's right here. Okay, so it's like the cup is up. So this will have more emotions in it than more emotions in the words when it comes to how you stand in your position. All right. So Leo, I pray that you receive something from some type of information that is beneficial to you from this read. All right, and I will see you what next week. Bye.